the Kashmiri who are known for the cricket and the legends of the cricketers, अगर वो बड़े से बड़े क्रिकेटरों को भी जानते हैं, if the Kashmiris are knowing the Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, they also know how Hasaranga is playing. So because of Sanat Jaisurya, I was told by some parents down here, he said that in 1996, the way Sanat Jaisurya was playing along with Kalu Vidhanna, and the spinner resort of Muralidharan and Dharam Sinha, it was a balanced science, and he's not watching cricket anymore. A parent told me just downstairs that Sanat Jaisurya is the most reliable cricketer we have ever seen. Before going for the questions, I would request everybody कि आप अपना क्वेश्चन उर्दू में पूछ सकते हैं, कश्मीरी में पूछ सकते हैं, के पास आप क्वेश्चन टू मी, उसके बाद ट्रांसलेट करके तो मैं अब शौकत साहब चेयरमैन से गुजारिश करूंगा कि वाज़ेह तौर पर हमारे आज के मेहमान का वेलकम करें.
Assalamualaikum ji. I'm so thankful आपने अपना वक्त निकाला. You have spent your time, precious time. You know, Doon School Srinagar has always been in a position to call international players. Beat it last time. Dave Watmore, you have been covering him also. This time, Mr. Sanat Jaisurya, a great legendary cricketer, as you know. He's having a lot of fan following. He has seen himself only how much the people of Kashmir love him. And I'm being touched, sir, by your presence really. I'm so touched that you visited this valley, because the valley, in this valley, what we have seen, very less people come over here, very less international players come over here and interact with our media, our students. The main aim, sir, was one, the small library. It was to be inaugurated by Mr. Sanat Jaisurya, sir. Second, the talent of the students, as you know, we have always nurtured the talent of the Srinagar. In particular, not only Srinagar, but the students from other parts of the this district used to come last time when we had started in our academy, cricket academy. It was a great success, and this is the school where we provide swimming coaching, swimming classes, cricket, football after the classes are over. And this library is also particularly meant for the students who can come here after the schools. That means they can enjoy this library after the school hours. That means after midnight they can stay here, they can read the books, they can enjoy the books. We have a lot of collection of books. So I am myself a sports person. It has been a passion. Always I am trying my best. This is just a beginning. Last time Mr. Dave Watmore, and this time Mr. Sanat Jaisurya sir has been here. And in the coming future, I would like to bring more cricketers, more sports person over here, so that the team building, the discipline, we need to learn. Do you know, we have seen, I personally have seen Sanat sir on the television screen. Never have a dream of meeting him. I'm telling you from the core of my heart. I never thought that I'll meet someday to this wonderful cricketer of the century. But the dreams came true. We made efforts finally. I'm so thankful, sir. You accepted with your tight schedule. He was here for 2 days, for tomorrow, but he has rescheduled the things. He has some important cricket committee meeting back home at Sri Lanka, so he has to fly back tomorrow only. Otherwise, he was staying here for 2 days. Thank you, sir. Thank you for accepting our invitation. We'll be calling you again and again to this beautiful valley, as you said. This is really and beautiful people also. I have visited Sri Lanka, sir. The people of Sri Lanka and Kashmir are having same resemblance. Loving people, God-fearing, and love to the cricket, and that to the king of 2020, that is none other than Mr. Sanat Jaisurya. Thank you, sir. I'll not mix that much of time. You please continue with the things. And I would like to request you, he's tired also, you can keep the questions specific. Thank you, sir.
Sir, please, sir. Start.
Have you been, interacted with any local players?
Not really. I just came from the airport. I just came straight to the school and just came for this function. It's a lovely place, and like Mr. Khan said, the chairperson of the school, and I interacted with the parents a little bit. I had a small word, and after this press conference, I'm going to speak to the cricketers who are playing here, and it was nice and opening this library and exhibition, and there are quite a few things have been organized in this school, and I'm very happy to be in Kashmir and also in Srinagar.
We're in the World Cup here. ODI World Cup is happening in India this year. Top three teams, in your opinion?
It's very, very early to comment on those things, and at the moment every team is playing, and so it's a bit early to comment on who are the best three teams will be.
Rizwan.
Good afternoon. I'm Rizwan from Greater Kashmir. Mr. Jaisurya, when I call my child memories, you played T20 cricket in one days and Test cricket when T20 was actually not born. So, do you wish you have played in today's era? Because you would have smashed it.
Actually, I would have loved to, but in my cricket career, I played my 3 years. Just before retire, I played T20 cricket, and also I played 3 years of Mumbai Indians for IPL. So I think that's the way it is. Whatever I played with passion, and I'm happy that Test matches and ODIs and the few T20 cricket I played, I'm very happy with that.
So, I have just four more questions.
Yeah,
please. You are a renowned sports personality and special institution. You might be aware that Sri Lanka has the highest literacy rate, 92 point something, despite being a conflict rate. So, how important you see education in the conflict on like place like Kashmir? And what is your suggestion for youth pursuing education here in Kashmir?
I think always India has a very good education system, and also the first time I came to Kashmir and Srinagar, they have a very good system here. I think Mr. Khan as a chairman, principal, they're all doing their best for the students and the parents, make sure that the parents will be happy. And at the end of the day, when you finish school, you can say that I'm from this particular school, doing school, and I did this, and because of this school only I'm in this position. Like I always say in my school in Sri Lanka. So our school system also in a very good system. That's why our literature rate is so high. But the Indian system is very good, and these international schools are doing great because they know that they need to keep those standards high and discipline high, and they do everything possible to maintain.
So, sir, I have a question.
One last question, please. Sir, in recent past, you called for a restoration of democracy in Sri Lanka. Do you suggest holding elections in Kashmir which are long overdue in Kashmir?
This politics I don't want to comment, unfortunately. I am here for this particular thing, and Sri Lanka is doing well now as my country, and we went through a bit of a difficult period in Sri Lanka. So I will tell this for once and for all because it's easier. So that question will come from everyone. So for you all to tell this is the best way. My country almost a year ago went through a very, very bad period. The protest went on, and the people want a change. It happened. Now the people want a future, the Sri Lankans. So we are looking forward now. Whatever we did, it's in history now. So now everything in place. We don't have any issues at the moment. So what we want is for you all, for media, when you want to show anything in Sri Lanka, show some positive images of Sri Lanka, not the protests. So I am involving tourism as a brand ambassador for Sri Lanka. So this is the best time I can come up and say my country is safe, can visit. You all can see anything in my country. Chairman have visited my country.
Twice.
Chairman twice visited, and he has gone north, south, east, everywhere in my country, my island. So it's a safe place to travel. So anybody who wants to travel to India, Sri Lanka, Indians, please go and you have a good time. So the visit Sri Lanka is very important, and there's nothing to worry. Just one thing I'm asking, show some nice images of my country, not what we went through the history. Thank you.
So I have a question. Kashmir might not be sending enough number of players to international cricket, but recently Kashmir is sending its cricket bat at international level, which recently made a debut. But it has been used by UAE and some Oman only, not the highly profile players like Virat and other. So what would you like to recommend to the Kashmiri craftsmen who are crafting this cricket bat to make it to high profile level players like Virat and some other Babar Azam?
I didn't get your question properly.
So my question is Kashmiri bat.
Bats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's up to the individual players also. So, but I have heard Kashmiri bats. So I think I have played with those bats. So it's nothing wrong with the bats. So it has gone to international level.
So with that question, I would also like to ask that cricket has been always worked as a bridge between the countries to overcome the difference. But in recent past, we have seen India and Pakistan hasn't played any bilateral series. They have played some ICC events, but not a bilateral series. So what?
But the thing is, if the domestic issues in your specific countries, I can't talk about. Unfortunately, I'm an outsider. I'm a Sri Lankan, so I'm just. I just want to speak about the school event. Unfortunately, I won't be able to talk about your domestic issues. I'm sorry.
So my last question to you is only related to sports. You might have heard about Imran Malik. Do you see Imran Malik as future of Jammu and Kashmir?
I think when players representing from their own place, I think it's a big value for these Kashmiri people. You know. When I came from down south, Matara, it's the first time somebody represents Sri Lanka from my hometown. It's about 200-300 kilometers away from Colombo. So people coming from outside, it's always better for the cricket. So that's a good thing happening because, it's all over India, people are coming and playing Indian team, it's good. It's all over Sri Lanka, people coming and playing for Sri Lanka, it's good. So I'm not from Colombo, I'm deep down south. So it's happening everywhere in the world. So it's happening in India, that's very good.
Here, Sanat, this is Imran Naik from Kashmir News Bureau. This side, Frank. If you get an offer from BCCI or the Jammu and Kashmir administration to train or coach budding Kashmiri cricketers, will you join?
It's very difficult. I have my commitments in Sri Lanka at the moment. So to consult few things, few opinions I can do, but with my commitment in Sri Lanka, I can't take a big responsible job.
And second question is how can we promote or boost tourism through cricket?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of cricket academies who can visit Sri Lanka. There are cricket academies who visit India. So I have my cricket academy in Sri Lanka. We visited in Delhi, Bangalore, so many places we have visited and played cricket. So it's all up to two academies to talk and get things done because tourism is one of the biggest thing for Sri Lanka. So I always promote it's honorary job I am doing. So very happy to help if anybody wants to come, any cricket academy wants to visit Sri Lanka, yes, why not?
Sanat, with your permission, I would like to ask a cricket question. IPL, Big Bash, this Bangladesh League, they are all big money spenders. Did Sri Lanka miss a trick did they join it late, the Lankan League?
You'll have to start somewhere, no? So we started now. We played about 2 years or 3 years LPL now, Lankan Premier League. That's the good thing. never too late to start something. So we already started now. It's happening in Sri Lanka.
What is the standard of cricket in Sri Lanka? We have seen them losing to minnows. I mean, they barely qualified for the T20 knockouts, Super 16, last World Cup, T20.
Yeah, I think we won the Asia Cup though recently. These things happens. The cricket is always you go through a good time and a bad time, the both. So I think the Sri Lanka team also sometimes go through a little bit of lean patch. So just because of that, they are not qualified for one tournament. They will qualify for the next tournament. So like that, nobody expected them to win the Asia Cup, which we did.
So how do you see their chances, Sri Lankan chances at the World Cup?
We are at the qualified station. We need to play, I think, qualified games. So we'll wait and see.
Sir, there's a lot of praise across the country for IPL, Sri Lanka League, Bangladesh Premier League, Pakistan Super League. But most of the cricketers of your age have criticized this IPL pattern cricket. They've been again advocating Test cricket and ODI cricket. How do you see this?
It depends on some individual opinions because I can't comment on any individual's comments. But for me, I have seen a lot of cricketers have come because of IPL and they came and played a lot of international cricket. That's good for India. It's like every other country in Bangladesh, it's like that.